In my latest short film, Inner War Zone, I experimented with AI. To be clear, I didn't make an AI film. In fact, AI was used moderately in more subtle ways. I used AI elements to help aid in telling the story. The film was also an experiment in solo filmmaking, where I wrote the film, directed the film, starred in the film, edited the film, and was even the cinematographer. Since I was experimenting anyway, I figured it was the perfect project to see just how much AI could bring to the table. I'm gonna go over how I used AI, how it was helpful, and one scenario where it was not very helpful at all. Let's get into it. The first thing I used AI for was B-roll. The film centers around a young man who has recently returned home from the Iraq War and suffers from PTSD. There are quick flashbacks of his memories that appear on screen for only a few seconds, but because I don't have access to any location that would look even remotely close to anywhere in Iraq, I had to use generative AI to create those shots. I used Runway ML to generate the video. So I generated a POV shot of walking down a street in Iraq during the war. And it actually came out pretty well, but I added a slight blur effect in post-production just to hide the finer details that AI couldn't get quite right. In another scene, my character sits in a therapist's office. I shot the scene in front of a green screen, and then I went back into Runway ML and generated an image of a therapist's office. I added a blur effect to the background to just give the illusion of a shallow depth of field, but again to also help hide some of the imperfections of the AI generated image. Now, if you really pay attention, you may be able to tell it's AI generated, but I think overall, it did a pretty good job. I also had to make sure the background would match well with the scene's lighting, so as you could see on my shoulder, I had a warmer color light coming from behind me, and this AI generated lamp in the image really helped motivate that lighting. Finally, I attempted at using an AI voiceover for the role of the therapist, but it just didn't sound quite right, so I had one of my actor friends record the lines. So just take a listen to the AI voiceover and you'll see what I mean.
Does being alive make you feel guilty? Why? What did you do, Aaron?
Yeah, not the best. But keep in mind that I edited this film a little over a year ago and AI just keeps on getting better. But as someone who is both an actor and a director who enjoys working with actors, I really hope we never get to the point where AI can do an actor's job, and this experience has made me feel a little bit more optimistic in that regard. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this video useful and inspiring. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos, so if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're updated whenever I post a new video. As always, feel free to leave a comment below about what topics you'd like me to cover next. Until next time.